a link to post. There we go. Post one in the Jam chat, Simply Chat, Twitter, and I wish I could automate this somehow. And the Code Jam one. Yes, good. Right. So I've got nothing to do for about 7 minutes. We're going to see what happens. So let's wait to see if anybody actually turns up. We'll see. I think there's a few people from the Discord who are going to pop in. And so this is going to be the results live. As you can see, the countdown is counting. And I don't know what the results are. I know we've had 18 entries. There's been 118 ratings placed. The judges have placed their comments, but I've not seen any of them. Hey Randy, what's up, man? I don't know what the results are. I don't even know how Itch is going to present the results. I know nothing about what is going to happen when that counter gets to, well, 0. It's very exciting. I'll just keep forgetting to stop the little mini stream there. There we go. So 6 minutes to go. I thought yeah, it's going to be a bit boring for this 6 minutes, but gets people here and we'll see what happens. Normally I'd put background music on, but because I'm going to upload these videos to YouTube, just for archival reasons, I don't want to get hit with all sorts of copyright infringements, so I'm not going to do that. TW, hello, welcome. It's exciting, huh? So I'm just explaining, because I know I'll repeat this several times over the next 6 minutes. I don't know what's going to happen when that counter reaches 0. I don't know what the ratings are. I don't know what the judges have said. I hope it's all appropriate. I don't know how Itch will present the information. It's going to be a clumsy learning experience whilst we discover who's won. And there's going to be 2 awards. One will be the one chosen by Itch, and one will be sort of based on the judges' opinions. Now that one may take a little time to work out because I'll want to consult with some of the judges. But fundamentally I think I'll have a final say in that award. So there'll be 2 awards up for grabs, and the awards are internet points, so don't spend them all at once. I think some of the entries have been really good, actually. I did a quick review stream last weekend and had certainly some fun with most of them. One of them was very scary, but hey. So what have we got? 4.5 minutes. 4.5 minutes of broadcasting with nothing really to do or say. So we're getting a few people appearing now according to the Twitch dashboard. It's quite scary to have that enabled. So if you're on the Discord, you probably want to be here to see the results. Ah, Kieran, hello. 4 minutes to go. Don't know what's going to happen. Don't know who's won. Don't know the results. 2 awards. One of the awards will be an award. Well, probably 2. Well, both awards. The winners will get, if they're on the Discord, they'll get a special role which they get to keep forever. We had a good number of entries. I'm pleased to see that there are some ratings at least. I was just checking out some similar jams, well, similar because they're a similar size to this one, and most of them only get 2 or 3 entries, and I don't know if I can see the rating count for those. So it's really good that we got 18. Not all of them were entirely relevant to the theme, I should point out, but that's why we're going to have 2 awards. One will be the one chosen by Itch, and one will be chosen by the judges and myself. What I will say is I did obviously enter the jam. I can't win, so any results that have my name next to them, they don't count. Sleeping Bear, hello. Oh, okay, so probably I clicked on some of the jams and maybe there just weren't any ratings. Yeah, I think the community's done really well. Oh, 2.5 minutes to go. I don't know what's going to happen. And I will repeat all of the things I've just said one more time as we're in the last minute, just so the latecomers to the party can understand what the rules are going to be. So who do we think has won? Yeah, I've got a feeling that might be true, Randy. I think it's probably it'll just keep counting down, and I'll have to have clicked refresh or something to see the results. You'll probably know the results before I do. The camera is quite zoomed in today. Yeah, I think it's really good, and it was good to see that there was a variety of different skill levels there too. I don't really want to put one programmer against another programmer. I don't really feel that's what I'm about. So I'm hoping that the ratings and judgments have been fair. But I guess we'll find out. So I've got 1 minute left, so I'll just repeat the things I'm going to say. There's going to be 2 winners chosen. I don't know what the results are. I've not seen any of the judges' comments. 1 winner will be chosen by the Itch Jam subsystem, and 1 winner will be chosen by the judges and myself. If I happen to get any ratings at all, they don't count. So anything I've submitted is invalid. The winners will get a special role on the Discord server if they are on the Discord server. I don't think there's anything else left to say now. We've just got to get the countdown. Fish. Well done. How often do I plan to hold it? Unsure yet, but not frequently at the moment. So here we go, 20 seconds. Slice and dice. Good. People turning up now. Yeah, I don't want to do it too frequently. I've got to keep it special somehow. So I don't know what's going to happen here. I reckon, yes, it will just keep counting down. And then I've got to find out how do we work out where the winners are. Don't know. Okay. It did. It went to minus. There we go. So, do we get to actually see where the results? Results. There we go. Okay. Are the results in order? They are, I think. I think the results are in order. There we are. Ranked first, Trolled Woods. Well done, Trolled Woods. There we go. You came first with your game where you had to really sort of discover absolutely everything. Fishcraft there with a 2nd place. Dungeons and Flagons in 3rd. Caveman by Sleeping Bear in 4th. Saving Said It ranked. I'm also 4th. A joint 4th with Caveman. But mine doesn't count, by the way. Dungeon of Lights came in 6th. Barbarian Pixel Game Engine by Raoul, that was a 7th. Metroidvania with Gorbit was in 8th. Secret Service System was in 9th. Discovery the Horse Run was 10th. Discovery Shuttle Voxel Demo was 11th. The Particle Renderer, thanks Tezza, was 12th. OLC Miner, that was 13th. That's a surprising one. And VCraft there in 14th. And Alte Tank Game 15th. Console Clicker 16th. And Epicars 17th. Space Jam 18th. Well, there we go. Yeah, ratings are pretty harsh. So let's see if I don't know where I can access the judges' comments, but at least we get to see the scores. I presume you guys can also click on these things and see them as well. So I don't know. OLC Judges Award. Let's have a look at that one. These results are not back yet. Come back later. I guess I've got to go and do something now. So let's have a look by relevance to theme. So Trollwood, you were the most relevant there, as was Ugly Swedish Fish. Relevance to theme. It's good that you can rank them by the individual parameters. So Trollwood's storming through here. Creativity. Ooh, that's good. Barbarian Pixel Game Engine first with creativity. Odd, given that it's a clone of a game that already exists. And Fishcraft in with a consistent 2nd place. results. Dungeons and Flagons, Caveman, Saving said it, and Trolled Woods, you weren't very creative apparently. That is a surprising thing. However, you managed to win overall. The horse run only 3. Hey, judged by the community. Any questions, blame the community. So I probably have to work out how we get to the judging. It says the average number of ratings per game was 6.6. The median was 7. 118 ratings were cast to the 18 of the entries. So that's 100%. So every game that was submitted got some ratings. So that's really good. So let's go. We'll go back to the main screen just in case people are turning up late. So Trolled Woods has won. I must confess I didn't discover how to play it, but I think that was the point. Yeah. Results are chosen by the community, not by me. So there was this OLC Judges Award, so I need to work out what I need to do to unlock that. So I tell you what, I'll just in case, I'll open this on a second screen and just have a poke around the sort of the back end of the see what happens. Just trying to have a look now to see if I can find where the judges' comments are. Well, I know certainly one judge was leaving some comments. Now this has gone on my middle screen, or my top screen, depending on your perspective. Well, I can click on results, but I don't see anything. Tell you what, let me put this back to the winner. So, Trolled Woods, you get to see. Judges' feedback. Oh, so we have to click on the game independently. So I think the Judges Award is something that we can fill in later to make it official on the itch system. So let's have a look at some of the feedback. The feedback is anonymous and in a random order. So 2 comments for Trolled Woods. Utterly confusing. You need to discover absolutely everything, including what the game is and how to play it. What's good? Great music, a surprising amount of stuff to discover. Cross-platform, what's bad? Makes me question my intelligence a bit too much. No way to save the game, general opinion. An epitome of discovery. You go in blind and don't know when to stop. Sometimes you just have to be patient in order to succeed. This could very well be the game that's most related to the theme. Well, it won according to the community, so that's good. Final grade, Explorer. Okay, so that's where we can see the judges' comments. In which case, we should probably have a look. Space Jam. Couldn't run it, didn't rate. Yes, I think this was a bit of an opportunistic submission, this one. So it didn't win. Olc Tank Game. Let's have a look. Judge feedback is anonymous. What's good? Pew pew. Spaceship art is good. Enemies take too long to respawn. Everything moves too slowly. A candidate for PGE demo application. PGE, by the way, is Pixel Game Engine for those that don't frequent the Discord. Some bugs when spawning enemies to shoot, but fun to control. Final grade, Uber Mosh. Now they're not all jumping around and moving around. OLC Minor. Judges' feedback. Quite difficult, but intriguing concept for a game. I like the use of numpad for controls. What's good? A complete and challenging time killer looks good. What's bad? Took me a while to figure out which keys to press. Yeah, I think I felt the same way about this one. Final grade. If only I could mine bitcoins like this. Discovery the Horse Run. Have a look. What's good? Beautiful art and music. Actually saved settings on disk. something that's playable in its current state. What's bad? Doesn't keep track of a high score. The player must adjust the jump speed themselves. Yeah, it was a bit strange that they had to change a parameter to set the gravitational pull of the Earth, I think. Barely fits the theme. Oh, I think that's a bit harsh. The track is always the same, I think. Even though it's a simple game, it's got actual value to me as a player. I like playing runners when I'm bored or need to wait for something, so I might actually save this game to play it later. We can't get a better result than that if somebody really wants to go and play it again later. And the final judge one here, it's about a horse from the moon. Yes, I suppose you had to discover what frames per second was right. Right, Fishcraft. I'm sure you've already started to poke around with your own entries. Let's have a look. Judges' feedback. Technically impressive. Nice aesthetic. This was ranked 2 overall. What's good? A lot of features, all of which seem to work. Great graphics, especially the lighting, and you can mine. What's bad? You can't hide, as in you can't skin any animals since there are none. Okay, this must be Minecraft speak that I don't understand. Not much to say, a great Minecraft clone with a lot of features for 1 week of development. Almost the most selling game. We looked at TW's VCraft. So this was another, it looks like Minecraft on the surface, but it's actually a creation tool. The controls could be displayed on the screen. It took me a while to realise that they exist as a comment. Otherwise, my only problem was the lack of a close button anywhere, even in the main menu. The graphics fit the voxel modelling aspect well. Simple, bright colours. My only problem was that colours blended together, even on different layers. I feel the theme doesn't really fit the competition. I don't like how you can't look down. Also, if you try to rotate downwards after you've hit the limit, you won't be able to rotate back upwards. So a couple of little bugs. Got some good reviews here, so thank you judges for actually putting the time in for this. It seems to work well. Source code is available. You can save. The user should be able to fly. I kind of agree with that one. When I was trying to build one in the demo, it was quite difficult to place blocks up high. The camera moves too fast. Yes, it does. I always wanted to discover my inner creativity. This is a tool that can help me with that, although I'd prefer it if the camera movement was more Blender than Minecraft. And a slick creation tool, but has a few user interface difficulties. I'm just going to have a quick catch up with the Twitch chats just to see what's going on. Don't know, arguing about something. Let's have a look at the next one. So Barbarian. So this came top in top in creativity. Not entirely relevant to the theme, but an impressive recreation of an arcade classic. Remaking old games is a good cause. Needs a readme. I agree, there was no controls with this. I couldn't find a way to fight back. Never mind, found it, so you did find a way in the end. Since this is a remake, I'm supposed to judge the actual entry. I can't say anything about the game itself. It seems to let the player experience some levels of the original design. It lacks the story mode, but lets the player choose an arena where he'll duel his opponent. It's hard to say how relevant to the theme it is. It did let me discover 2 things though: the original game and that you attack by moving whilst holding the control button. Well, there we go. So yes, I hadn't thought of it like that before. You had to discover what the original game was about. Yeah, we're bending the rules ever so slightly here. Secret service system now. I was a bit too afraid to run this one fully. So let's see how well it did. It became 9th. What's good? A nice little text-based game where you sit in front of a computer for a while and multiple endings. And so that's pretty good actually, multiple endings. Beaten it 2 different ways. It's a bit buggy. A bit scary, this one. Actually, I can add another comment to that because we just had one in the Discord that was really positive about this, actually. So maybe worth checking out. Particle renderer. What's good? It was a fun stream. What's bad? Dunno. Yeah, not entirely that relevant. Sorry, Tezza. Maybe next time. Epicos. Could be an interesting demo for beginners. Source code available, and it's got balls in it. Nothing to do. Source code is a bit messy. Not much to say about it. If the code is cleaned up, it could be used as a PGE program. Final grade is balls. Not a great deal to discover here. Okay. Dungeons and Flagons. So this overall came 3rd by Solly. Oh, we've got some comments as well. We've got judges' feedback. Okay, we've only got one judge feedback. Couldn't run it, didn't rate. Oh dear. Saving said it now. The particularly talented programmer programmed this one, so we'll see how it pans out. So I just got some sort of message appearing there, and I don't know what it was. Right. Overall, fourth, nice graphics and sound, a set of colourful characters, unique effects, a lot of levels to play, technically infinite, I suppose. What's bad? Selecting a level takes a lot of time. It's like 3 buttons. Overall opinion, game is creative, a lot of effort went into it, it showcases some pretty neat effects and techniques, and it's pretty relevant to the theme. Triple A. And obviously just brilliant. What a perceptive, talented and frankly good looking developer it must have taken to make this. And we'll ignore the comment at the bottom here that the game crashed at the start. Oh, Hobertroid, thank you. Thank you for the follow. So I can't see all of my notifications. I appreciate that, man. Caveman says Leaping Bears. A cool art style, a nice intro cutscene. I've not seen anybody do an entry with a cutscene before. Beep boop. Yes, the sounds were a bit beepy boopy, weren't they? What's bad? The player sprite is just a rectangle. There's no need to jump ever. Seems to be the most story-heavy entry in this jam. A final polished start to an intriguing concept. Sorry, a highly polished start to an intriguing concept. I can't read. I hope that gets continued with. I thought that mechanically was quite an intriguing concept. So let's have a look. Dungeon of Lights. So this was all in Java, if I remember correctly. What's good? Nice art and music, cool dynamic shadows with lights that can be switched on and off, objects you can interact with, an intro cutscene, shaking text hints. Although I'd leave the effect alone. Pressing E on a switch too many times will crash the game. Yes, it did. I crashed it live. Movement could be done smoother. Music is playing mostly in the right ear. Collisions don't always seem to work as intended. Nice job. I like it. The demo has potential to become something more. Could benefit from procedural level generation, maybe. Well, it only had a week. Definitely needs more gameplay mechanics. I think it was an interesting play on some of the shadow casting stuff that we've done before, and some crashing bugs, but aesthetically very nice. Where we got OLC Metroidvania. Pretty good art. One of my favourite genres. Didn't find any bugs. Jumping is a bit frustrating until you first upgrade. It's easy to lock yourself in a place where there's no way to progress. Too many leaps of faith. Didn't finish it, but I did find 2 upgrades. Would be a good tech demo if the map was smaller. And it's more about discovering how to jump effectively than finding the things, but quite addictive once started. Console clicker. I think we're almost, this is the last one now, isn't it? A nice idea to have a console-based cookie clicker. There's quite a few things to discover too. Couldn't run it, didn't rate. Oh dear, another couldn't run it. So I think I've looked at everybody's there. But if you're late to the party, the winner was Trolled Woods. With the highest relevance to theme score, ranked 6 for creativity, but this was the winner chosen by the OLC community. So TW, congratulations again. Well done. You'll get a special role on the Discord server. I think that's about it. So there is a second prize which will be awarded by the judges. I just need to work out how that works. Oh, did I miss Discovery? I missed one, did I? Discovery. Yes, I did miss one. Sorry about that. Okay, so the judges' feedback. This was the spaceship discovery measured using some nice algorithms. The dynamic voxel rendering is pretty efficient. It's got a couple of nice effects. References a paper. Explosion is not kaboom enough. Yes, it was more of a drift apart rather than explosion. I wish it was something more finished, but it was still interesting to see. I might look at the shader code later and learn something new, i.e. steal it. A nice exploration of raycasting mathematics. And I think that's really what this demo was more about, was the maths behind how you do the voxel search. So I'll go back to Trolled Woods' game. Trolled Woods' game is also very nice to play because it's easy to play. It runs in the browser, so you can all just quickly go and have a go of it and see for yourself. So I will work out how to do the judges' reviews, and I'm just noticing some things in the chat. I'll work out how to do the judges' reviews, and I think we will announce that probably once I've worked out how to do it, but it won't be tonight, and that's for a sort of a second place award. But the main award goes to Trolled Woods. Now, if Fisk, are you still thinking of streaming? Are you going to put something interesting on, some interesting programming for us all to watch? Because I'll hand over to that. But if you've not played TW's game, go and check it out. And certainly, TW strikes me as quite a talented young developer, constantly putting out interesting and curious things. Very worthwhile following TW on various platforms. Okay, so Fisk is deciding he's not going to stream, in which case I will just end the stream. I'll just end it. So congratulations, TW. See you on the Discord. You're going to get a special role now, and you won't like the colour. See you later.